Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Glow Up with Rashay. I am Rashay and I'm going to be coming at you with another Vlogtober video. I am staying consistent, guys. You guys go over and need to hit that button, okay? Subscribe, because you know I'm doing my goodness, okay? I'm doing my job here. So yeah, subscribe, like this video, like my other videos. This is another paranormal activity video, paranormal experience video for the 50th time. I told you guys I have a ton and tons and tons of experiences, and I'm definitely going to share almost all of them. If I could fit all of them into this 30-day Vlogtober thing, I can, but I don't think I can, but hopefully I will. Okay, so this video is going to be taking me back some years ago. Yeah, I haven't had many paranormal experiences recently. Thank you. I'm happy about that. But I'm going to be sharing with you an experience I had when I was early 20s, just getting out of my 20s. All right, so let's get right into this video. So I was probably about 19, 20. I know I wasn't old enough to drink, but I didn't even start drinking until I was 23 anyway, but I know I wasn't 21. So, all right, so let's get right into this video. I'm just gonna place you in the setting. So I was with my ex-partner at the time. This is early 20s, so this was a long time ago. Talk about toxic relationship and all of the above. Yeah, that was that. And he had a best friend who was Haitian, and I knew his family was Haitian. Cool, he was mad cool. I haven't seen him in a while, but I remember going to his mom's house. Okay, so I was with my ex-partner. We were going to his best friend's house, going to his mom's house for dinner. And I remember coming into his mom's house, and it just had like a spooky vibe to it. It was just, I don't know, it just had an ominous feeling about it. I just was creeped out. You know, like I said, I'm an empath and I'm spiritually connected, so I could feel certain things that other people may not feel. As soon as I walked in, I realized the vibe was very creepy. It was very dark. It was very, get me out of here type of thing. It was like, oh my God, I'm feeling weird in here. So I sat down on the couch and, you know, everybody was talking. It was that my ex-partner, it was his best friend and his little brother, and the mother was talking. I was sitting in the living room by myself at the time, and I was just looking around and just felt weird. And then I got to feeling like a little bit out of it, like lightheaded, like heavy, like something was heavy. It was that's the word to explain it. It was a heavy entity in there, or spirit in that house, and I couldn't explain it at the time, but it just felt real heavy, and it was overbearing and overwhelming for me at that time. And like I said, I didn't know I had the gift at the time. I didn't know, you know, I had these abilities or whatever at that time. But I just realized I was feeling really, really, really weird. And I looked over and I told, you know, I looked over and I asked my ex-best friend. He was older too. He was probably like, I was probably 20. He was maybe like 26 maybe. So he was older guy. And I asked him, I said, is this house haunted? And he looked at me, and his mom heard me because she was right there. It was like a little kitchenette. And she came over and she's like, why did you ask that? I'm like, I don't know. I just get, like, everybody else was happy-go-lucky, and I'm just sitting on the couch, like, weirded out. I'm just getting a weird vibe. I'm like, is it haunted? Like, and I'm just, like, trying to joke with it, but I was serious at the same time, but I was joking, like a joking question to make it light. But she was serious, and he was dead-ass serious. And he said, and they said, come here. I said, okay. I walked into the hallway, and And the hallway is like bedroom doors. It was one bedroom door all the way down straight. And it had tape all over the door, like X's and tape. And like kind of like caution tape, but it wasn't caution tape, but it was like, it was put together like caution tape, like X's, so nobody won't go in that room. And she pointed to that room and she said, we lock a devil spirit in that room, a demonic spirit in that room, and that nobody can go in that room because it's a demonic spirit in there. And it was all types of tape, and it was crosses around the door. And I was like, I didn't see this room walking in because the doorway goes straight into the living room. So you have to go through the living room to get to that particular hallway. I didn't cross that hallway yet. And when I seen that hallway, that's when I seen the door, when she pointed out the door. And she said, we locked the demonic spirit in that room. It's a demonic spirit in there, and nobody goes in that room. I did not know any of this. Nobody never told me this story before. This is my first time over this house. Okay, not even my ex-partner told me anything about this. I'm sure you've probably been to his house plenty of times, but he never told me this story. So I was like, I was confused, but it was the confirmation that I got, but still confused. So she was like, yeah, nobody goes in that room. It's a demonic spirit in there. We lock the spirit in there. Nobody goes in there. Why are you still living here, ma'am? Like, in my head, I'm like, why are you still living in this house if it's a demonic spirit that you locked in that room? How do you know he ain't gonna come out? How do you know he's not gonna come roaming around at night trying to possess one, y'all? And she had a little kid too. Like, the little brother was maybe like 12 or something, and then the older brother was like 26, like I said. But it was like, how long y'all lived here? And he was like, about 8 years. He was like, yeah, it doesn't bother us because we locked it in there. We locked it in the room. Now, I don't know what type of work or what type of prayers that the mother did to lock the demonic spirit in there. I didn't hear anything. I didn't see anything except that door. But just walking in the house, you can tell that the energy is off. When you are a person that can walk into the room and feel energy and can read a room, you can tell just walking in that house, the energy was way off. And maybe not a lot of people can tell right away, but I told that. I like walked in there and I'm like, oop. It just like hit me like, oop. I'm not supposed to be in here. Like, I'm not supposed to be in here. So I said, okay, I think I'm gonna go. And I left and I walked home, and I remembered that day, and I'm like, I'm not going back to the house. And I told the person that I was with at that time, I'm not going back to the house. Like, I literally felt like I was gonna faint. My spirit felt overwhelmed. And you know, when God is with you, and God walks with you, and God lives within you, you can feel the spirit, because God is like, no. This is your intuition. You got to get the heck up out of there, because this is something that you don't want to be messing with. So God always protects me. My ancestors always protects me. So I already know, like, if something tells me to go, I'm going to feel it first, you know? So I left. I didn't look back. But that was just the story. Like, I never asked, you know, how you know it was a demonic spirit. I never asked what type of experiences you guys had. I never even wanted to get into details. Once you told me something like it's demonic or the devil in there, I don't want no parts of it. I'm done. Like, I don't want to hear no story, no background story. You got it. You got it. And I could tell proof, whatever they believed was in that room, because the crosses were all over the ground. Okay, and the X's of tape was on the door, like it was a freaking crime scene that nobody can walk through. So I definitely believed whatever they put in that room was evil, or whatever was disturbing their peace, whatever it was. But I didn't ask any type of questions. I just wanted to get the heck out. So that was my paranormal experience part. I don't know what, it's more to come. Make sure you thumbs up this video, guys. DM me, let me know what type of experiences you have in the comment box below. I really want to know. I'm very curious. What do you think? What was going on in that room? What do you think? Do you think they were crazy? Do you think that it was probably a spirit in there? Is any type of, because I don't know culture, so you know, they came from a Haitian background, so I don't know culture, and I can't be ignorant to it. So I'm open to hear your stories about your culture, your background, and how do you handle certain situations within spirit world, or whatever the case may be. Because maybe I didn't understand it, but I felt it, so it was different for me. So definitely, please thumbs up this video and subscribe. All right.